Yo, hello, hello, hello. What's up? What is up? I'm back. Is it 720p? Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, we have a good quality. Yep. I don't care if the ping is bad. I'm just gonna stream at good quality. Stream good quality. 70 ping, not bad. You know what? I can handle that. I can handle that. Oh man, I really hate this. What's changed actually? How do you oh you cannot look at them. Oh, you can now zoom in here. Okay, what's I have this is to Sue saying no map changes, no nothing. I think it's just creative, right? Creative 2.0 something? What's creative 2.0? Let's just take a look at it. Uh Bro, legit nothing's there. What did they do? Is it just the same? Is it just the same update? Oh. Open inventories for bro 82 ping. Oh my god. It's fine. I've been playing on 80 ping for the past 3 months, so it's fine. I will try my best. I will try my best. It's gonna lag a lot. I'm warning you guys. I'm gonna be absolute dog shit. I'm gonna blank a lot. It's gonna lag a lot. Stuff's gonna happen that can't be explained via words. 3, 2, 1, boom. That. Some weirdo's gonna kill. Where's the psycho? Psychos alert. Yep. There you go. That's a psycho. That guy's a psycho. Okay, that. Man. Oh, come on. I'm fucking pissed, bro. Oh my fucking god. Okay, that aim is super bad. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I just literally just blanked him. Wow, that's ammo. It's lagging so hard. Oh my. Bro, the lag is crazy. Bro, how did I not see it? Oh my god, okay. Bro, this lag is like crazy. Oh my god. I think I need to slow down the bitrate a little bit. This is too much of a bitrate, man. Bro, it doesn't even auto reload. Look at this. It shoots even after I switch to my pickaxe. Oh, come on. Oh, you are the coke. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, what? I just swallowed my saliva. It went down the wrong. Man thinks he can snipe me. Bro, my awareness is like god tier, bro. There's no footstep over here. Come down, bitch. Two people on me. There are two people. Literally two people on me. Let's come on, bro. I like this. I like this kind of box fights. Come on, because this never happened. Come on, come on, come on. Let's play, bro. Let's play. Let's play. Come on. Show me your play. Don't be a pussy. Come on. Bro, some pussy did that. Okay. It's weird. Come on, someone. Oh, that's so unfortunate, man. So I can't even double it. I need to find a good bit rate, man. Before it's like. Oh my goodness. Bro, I swear, I think his brother is playing or something. Like, was he the guy I was box fighting this whole time? Oh man, sometimes these kids are weird as fuck. He's good actually. You know what? I could box fight that kid. Come on. No, you ain't good, bro. You should like. You just killed me. No, come on. Come on. So let me emote so you can like jump on me. Come on. I want to fight with 100 HP. That ain't fair. Ooh. Who's in first place? 261. Guy's killing the innocent. You're committing a crime. I won't let you commit a. No! He was 1 HP. The teaming. Oh, what? Bro, I just deleted him from this world. You are virtually blocked, my friend. You are virtually blocked. Now where's the other kid? Is he gone AFK? No, I wanted to pickaxe him so badly. Come down, you bitch. Whew. I know you're up there. Come on, 2v1. Interesting. Yes. Well, I thought they were teaming up each other. No. Whoa. This is my way of saying I. This guy's like. No, I wanted to try the X8 Classic on him. Should I fight you or what? You ain't valid. Come on. Come on. Show me what skills you got. I think he left. Let's try something different. I'm ready for next. Come on. Come on back. Ready for next. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Nice. Come on, baby. Oh. Oh, it's time for my mom. It's time for me to play Hogwarts Legacy. Should I just stream Hogwarts Legacy? Oh, but no. My mom will assume that I'm playing Fortnite by default. Man, it's so laggy. I can't even triple edit. My wall didn't place that. It's so laggy. It didn't work this. Bro. Bro, the fact that how do you do it? I wanna try it out. What? This is bullshit, man. Okay, can I get to top, get on the other side of this? That's the question. No. No, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay. 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 Come on. Oh. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, there's actually a blockade, I think. I can't. What if I could just get into this? Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Like, mom's gonna be here in 2 minutes. As soon as she's here, I'm gonna go off. Ooh, yes. Give me the rewards. Free rewards. Yes, sir. I think the rest of them are shit. I think I've got everything that I needed for free rewards. Oh. Not a big fan. That's it. Where's the free one more V-Bucks? Oh, here. I mean, this is the only glider that I would say is worth. But is it worth the entire battle pass just for one glider? No, not at all. What's in the item shop? Anything changed? Mama Benji's locker still there. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, is anyone buying this? Why are they bringing back skins that no one buys? Bunch a good skin, decent skin. Uh, bruh. So only thing, I why did I buy this music pack, man? Fuck. Can't be. La, 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 la. I could just get this guy for 900 V-bucks, but this guy is shit. Shit, man. It is so shit. Like, who even whoever uses the skin is an AI. Is it? Oh, it's a back bling. The blue. Do have that. Don't need this. Yeah, I don't need that. Can't be. Oh, God skin. Where's another one? Um, bad back bling. Uh, oh, copyright. Decent skin. This is a God skin, man. Uh, oh, Slogoman skin is back. Slogoman, the OG. Slogoman skin is back. I don't know who uses this. Mogral, yeah, with the back bling. Used to use it. Mogral skin is back again. Jelly. Oh wait, bro, I see a pattern. Slogoman, Jelly, and is this Quibblecop? This might be Quibblecop. Oh, I see a pattern. I see you. But it's a good looking skin, but I don't know. It fits this game mode or anything. I think what Fortnite needs to do is find a game mode that popularizes itself, just like how Battle Royale popularized. But find a game mode where skin wearing a thin skin doesn't matter. Like for example, like if it comes down to killing people, like I mean, no. If it comes down to eliminating people in the game, people are obviously gonna prefer the thin skins. But if you make a game mode that has no killing, I mean no eliminating, then people are not gonna play. That's what happening with most of the creative game modes. All the, you know, the death runs, bed war, but not bed wars, like all of the game modes. It's not as popular as battle royale. So you have to find the perfect balance where it's not completely off and it's not completely battle royale. You have to find a perfect balance, and if they find that perfect balance, people are not gonna care. And if it popularizes, if it succeeds, if it doesn't fail, if it succeeds, then people are gonna love this game, right? Since it succeeded in doing something new, and people are gonna invest into buying these new skins. Like no matter if the leg is big or anything, then you can really pay your research and development and costume design department, art designing, whatever, and you can make a lot of new skins instead of just reskinning. Like this. Look, this is the laziest skin that they ever made. These are the laziest skins that they ever made. This is a good idea. This is a good skin. Look at the detail. Look, so many works gone into it. So much. But I don't look at this, man. It's actually a good look at this. It's actually a sign. It's a couple of signs blended together with a chain. Crossroads, you see? What is it? Pleasant? What does it say? Pleasant delete. Pleasant and tilted. Tilted is delete. Deleted, okay. What's here? It's the same. This can go on of two ways. These are like, although this is a god skin, when it comes to like you know, costume designing or skin designing, these are the laziest skin combos, skin designs. Also this one, like this one's a good one. Like this one's a good one in terms of costume designing, but you know, nobody's gonna use it because it's too big. It's too big. And even this edit style, oh shit. These edit styles, like they have animation, obviously gonna cost a lot of FPS, so then nobody's gonna use it in battle royale. That's where you have to find the new, and they think Creative 2.0 is it. Creative 2.0, man. I think if it clicks out, just like Roblox or Minecraft, where it's like multiple. I mean, it's already Creative has those things. Like you can, there are so many game modes within Fortnite, but I don't know what Crave 2.0 has extra. Maybe like completely customizable. Maybe not like a Fortnite version of it, but instead you could play an Assassin's Creed inside of Fortnite by with an Assassin's Creed character. Something like that. You know, something like that. A Fortnite version, not too much into Fortnite, but not too much close to Assassin's Creed, but somewhere in the middle you can optimize so much graphics, so much looks, everything to the point that only thing that matters is your skin. You use your whatever your skin you're wearing, you're gonna enter that game mode with that, but a different graphic, different design and everything. It can have more texture and all of that. If they can find a way to you know, find a PvE games, PvE, Hogwarts Legacy, just like, you know, imagine a Fortnite version of Hogwarts Legacy. That would be great. That would be, I don't know, that would be great because, like, you know, the thing about Hogwarts Legacy is like why the game is a success is those portals and the transitions when you do the magic. It's seamless. It's seamless because it already uses Unreal Engine 5, but yeah, it's seamless, but it's still so much graphically demanding game that like let's say there is a door that is a magical door but you can't see it and you go nearby, you can see the other side, the door opens and you can see the other side of the world like an underworld or something, and you can see this world, the room you are in. You can see two rooms at the same time rendering. But the problem is there's so much there's a tiny bit limitation to that compared to like the rifts in Fortnite. Rifts in Fortnite like transitions to you to the places you want, like in creative. Just in Beta T, we run through that locker, we are teleported directly to that room. Like the way it transitions, it's just smooth. Have you guys ever wondered? You just run and you're in a new world. Like there's no loading or waiting or anything. It's just there. It's predetermined. Like that kind of smoothness, Fortnite is a little bit level above Hogwarts. I mean, no other games came close to this, like Hogwarts Legacy. But I think Fortnite has a little bit one tier, like tiny bit better than Hogwarts when it comes to those transitions, you know, the portals and a lot of things. There are so much bugs too when it comes to Fortnite, but like apart from that, I think when they make a Fortnite Crazy 2.0, I'm expecting like you can make a lot of games inside Fortnite, and like it'll be like an Epic Games launcher. In that launcher, you can pick Fortnite or any other game you've downloaded, and you'll be able to play. But instead, imagine an Epic Games launcher where your skins are common. The Fortnite skins are common to every game that you buy, and you can use the skins anywhere in any game inside of Epic Games launcher. Imagine that. I think if for Creative 2.0 can become that that thing like you can make any game without looking like it's a Fortnite version of it, then I think it really clicked it. Like except for the skin that being like the Fortnite version, imagine you're being teleported to a new world. The world and everything is so much more textured and so much more realistic, and except that your skin is the only thing that's Fortnite version of that. So you are a Fortnite skin playing in a different game. If Creative 2.0 manages to do that, I think that it'll be a success. But to, I think it'll be a. I think that will do it, man. That will actually be doomsday for a lot of games. Like a lot of games. Like if we can perfect the art of making a new game inside of Fortnite completely. Like you can even like let's say like you can make Assassin's Creed new version within Fortnite. I think it's done. There's no need to play Assassin's Creed anymore. All you need to do is just buy. What I think Fortnite Creative 2.0 should be like a new portal where you can pay, you can buy some games and other like like for example like what's the next Assassin's Creed game? Assassin's Creed Mirage. You can play Assassin's Creed Mirage within Fortnite by paying, and it's official. It's not like a duplicate version or like non-copyrighted version. It's actual game itself from Ubisoft giving their exact same storyline, mechanics, the HUD, the UI, everything is new. Everything is customizable except for your skin. Your skin is the only one that you can use to enter. And wherever games that require you to glide, you can use your glider too if you want. Doesn't matter. Or you can use the one that came with that game. It's not like you can only use Fortnite's version. You can choose between whatever you want, whether the game's version or the Fortnite's version. If whatever the games that have pickaxes, I mean not pickaxe, weapons, you can choose the weapon wrap from the game, or you can choose not to use and like go with whatever the game offers. Once that becomes a thing, I think this skin, the amount of people buying and willing to buy the skins, no matter how bulky they are, will be crazy. Like you can't even imagine people want to play Assassin's Creed as John Cena, like bare body John Cena. Like that'll be crazy. Like imagine a Resident Evil guy in Assassin's Creed or Assassin's Creed girl in Resident Evil. You can't even the boundaries are like imagine these two games combining like what is this? The Horizon Zero Dawn uh girl in fucking Hogwarts. Imagine this lady in Hogwarts. Entire world is just like Hogwarts, but you can play as whatever character like Travis Scott in Hogwarts. It's madness. It's sometimes it's funny, but it's madness. It will take Fortnite to a whole another level. That's huge investment because like when that happens, other games, other developers, they all are done for. Like Ubisoft is done for because nobody will buy Ubisoft games in Ubisoft store. Everyone will play the Fortnite's version of that, and everyone not the Fortnite version. Everyone will play the Fortnite Ubisoft games, EA, anything. You can play FIFA. Imagine. Like they could just Fortnite has to just if it clicks they can just they have millions and billions of dollars they can just buy the games they can just you know what they can just collaborate with other Ubisoft developers and make a contract like 50-50 or like 30-70. 30-70 should be good because like Fortnite is not doing much. So I think 30-70 or 40-60 somewhere around that they could make an agreement. So if someone buys within Fortnite and a Ubisoft game, some percentage will go to Ubisoft since because they came up with the idea, you know. So you imagine playing Last of Us, but in Fortnite as Travis Scott. It's just complete madness. At that point, there will be a lot of skins like So many people wanted to buy every single thing emote. You can emote. Imagine, like as an additional bonus, if you buy a game from Fortnite, you can emote anytime you want. Doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the gameplay, but you can just emote. You can use your emote locker anytime you want. You can emote. It'll be a Fortnite version because emotes are from Fortnite. That'll be crazy, man. That'll be crazy. After killing in Assassin's Creed, you can be Ezio. After killing the main villain, you can start emoting, unless if there is a cinematic scene, you can just start emoting. That would be crazy. You can also give the option to disable emoting as well. But it completely depends. The boundaries are limitless. I think at that point, no one cares about thin skins or thick skins. I would definitely think that would bang. That would be banger. Like, imagine playing as this girl in a ghost game. Imagine playing as a ghost skin. Like, or imagine playing Assassin's Creed. Um, I don't know what's. Imagine playing Batman Arkham Knight as this lady. That would be crazy. Imagine playing like so much things, man. Like so much potential. Like now, all we're doing is just scrolling through all of these skins and looking for the thin skins, and a lot of them are like so much work what went into making this are going to waste. Like all of this are going to waste. No one is using this. So much potential. Fortnite is like they have money, man. They have money, and it's all about just opening up the potential. They have the money, they have the engine as well. They have the engine too. All they have to do is to actually pay developers to actual developers, not like homemade developers. That that is also a thing, but actual developers like Ubisoft or GTA. I mean, GTA is not gonna give a shit because they have their own thing. But imagine playing GTA as Travis Scott. Imagine and emoting after that. That would be crazy. But for that, I think the minimum requirement will be the developers to use Unreal Engine first to make their own version of the game, so that the Fortnite can just pay them and buy those codes and then make it into their Creative 2.0 version. And you can pay, you can there will be a discounted price. It will be at a discounted price because like there must be some kind of difference, buying the original game from Ubisoft and buying the Fortnite version. There should be some kind of difference, but it shouldn't be, uh, you know, earth and sky. It shouldn't be, the difference shouldn't be so big. It should be minimal, like maybe little bit toned down graphics or something like that. So you can actually buy a discounted version of that game from Fortnite, or buy the original game and have all the things you want. That will be good. That will be good. Even they could do something like um, make a poor, like a low quality graphics version of the game and put it into the Fortnite and collaborate it with Fortnite, and to play the original good quality, high quality DLSS ray tracing version of that game. You have to buy it from the Ubisoft for the full price. If you want to buy from the Fortnite store, it will be for a discounted price, but it will be of poor quality. The quality will be bad, but it's in Fortnite. And if you actually bought the original game from Ubisoft, you could actually activate it into Fortnite with a code or something, since they are collaborating. If you bought it directly from the Ubisoft by paying them, you can use the code to Fortnite. But there will be some limitations since you didn't buy from Fortnite. Some of the perks from Fortnite will not be available, like emoting. But if you bought from Fortnite, the game will be of poor quality, but you can emote, you know, using skins should be common for everything. There shouldn't be a block. That will actually be a bad decision. But I think maybe you can limit some aspects from Fortnite into the other games when you buy it outside of Fortnite. You can make a lot of large collab like that. It will bang, bro. Like I think that's what Donald Mustard wanted this game to do, like become a portal to any all the other games. You can choose. You can play Fortnite Battle Royale, or you can play Hogwarts Legacy, or anything, any skin, anything you want. All that matters is like this texture, this cartoony texture, is a part of every game. I think that's what Donald Mustard wants. I don't know if Creative 2.0 is ready for that, but I think if it isn't ready, they should probably start working on doing that, maybe and release Creative 3.0 with all of those capabilities as soon as possible. Like you can't let this game go down any further and expect it to rise up. The game is about to die in like 2 years or something. It'll become like Roblox or some shit. Like people will be playing, but the game's like super. The wait times are crazy long, and there are so many AIs. Player base goes super down, and basically a dead game. You can't say it's a dead game, but basically a dying sort of game. You can't let that happen. I think Fortnite should probably release my idea, man. I gave so many ideas on Twitter. Like even in the past about how to save Fortnite, how what kind of changes they need to do, but I don't think they've ever listened, and they're actually listening now. Like things like these that they're bringing now. I've like perks, augments, and always the shit I've talked about in the past, like 2 years ago when Chapter Two was doing shit. I was announcing all of those changes, but they never listened, and now they're doing like the zone changes in competitive to from 9 to 12 zones. I think I did say that exactly like like 1.5 year ago, I think. I really did say it because like people are getting I mentioned in a tweet like when Tyson was winning back to back. I think it was Tyson or Camiseri. I think it was Camiseri. That they were winning back to back and everything. I was like, people are getting used to Surge, and no matter what the meta is, people are getting used to the zones and like the positioning. No matter what you change the game, the basic, the zone. That's what the basic thing, farming and uh, zones are always the basic, and even the builds, farming, and zones always stay the same. So as long as you keep it the same, no matter what you change the meta, it's not gonna help. It won't feel like a new season. And I've been complaining about that for a long time, and they haven't listened, and now they've listened. And now I don't know, it's an experiment, but I think it's good. I think this is good because like what I used to say was like advanced from this. I used to say like imagine two different zones at two different places. One is in the north and one is in the west. So like somewhere randomly, two different zones and two different, and eventually they collide to one another. They have to collide. Like giving a lot of people who are landing south, if it's a north zone, so far zone, like what I used to say was like split the zones, not in late games, but in early games, like zone 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be like two, and one is once it gets to zone 6, it becomes one, right? So people have a lot more versatility. They have a lot more, they can move around. If someone's landing so far to the north or so far to the east, they don't need to worry about where the zone RNG is. They can just keep on doing their shit. And yeah, that would be fun. Like all they have to do is like now instead of making the late game zone splitting, I think that's what the leaks have suggested, but they should make early game zones like split. There would be like two zones. No matter where you land, you're always close to some kind of zone. It will bring a lot of new opportunities and lot more people can play passive, and also like play aggressive towards the end game. Like even if you're contested, you can play for late zones because like even if you're contested, you're not gonna die to the zone. If someone's griefing you, you're not gonna die to the zone. and you can reboot someone so late into the game. That would bring a lot of new opportunities. They should do it probably. I've been saying this like 2 years ago. Only now they're listening to it, and I'm saying it. Creator 2.0 has to have that feature, man. 2.0, 3.0, whatever. I think Fortnite has to have that feature if the game wants to live. And this is the only fate for this game. Like you pay other collaborators to make the game inside of your game and unify the skin combination. Skins and emotes are the only reason the game popped off firstly, because this is the same game as PUBG. So what, like the only thing that's different from PUBG or any other shooter games is like building and um, skin and the uniqueness of the cartoony look and emoting, and additionally the responsiveness when you do is crazy minimal. So these are the only factors that made this game popular, not the map, not some random POIs. Yeah, additionally you could say no AIs back in the day, but now I think AI has been there for like 3 years, so I don't think Fortnite is going to remove AIs anymore. But I think that's what really helped Fortnite gain popularity. So like what they have to focus on, instead of changing the maps, it's not gonna excite people like back in the day. No matter if it's a good POI, bad POI, doesn't matter. All it needs is like use what you have, what your advantages with this game are, or and make it bigger, a lot bigger than a single game. Okay, I've been talking too much. I've been talking too much. What should I do now? Should I go off? I'm just gonna fight 2 rounds. Even if he kills me both rounds, I don't care. 2 rounds, I leave. Because my mom's gonna be there 2 rounds, and then we leave. We end this with a sweet fight, not with like me talking for like 15 minutes. Man, give me the game developer posting in like for like Epic Games, man. I'll definitely save Fortnite. Just give me, man. Just give me the Fortnite. Give me the. All right. Uh, come on, bro. What do you want? What do you want? You want me to use a combat? Dude, what? I ain't using that. Okay, that's one round. Last round. Come on. All right. See you later, guys. See you later. See you later. See you later. Uh, I'm gonna play Hogwarts Legacy after. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna. Okay, you know what? No, man. No. My thing just. Fuck, man. I hope it doesn't. Reset. I'm allowed to study though, so I think what I'm gonna do is this. Um, oh, I have to connect that. Sec. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do one. Open up. All right. I'm gonna do. Where's step two? Step two. New world. Okay. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. What is an interesting topic? Dermatology, cardiovascular. Why is that? Okay. Let me see. I think we're gonna start with respiratory, ENT. Yeah, I'm gonna start with ENT questions. Block one and block two? Only two blocks? Really? Wait, no, no, no. Are you kidding me? It's just 71. Oh, only 71 questions. Oh, damn. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna do window. Window capture. Boom, boom, boom. Window capture. Let's do the screen. Oh, actually, wait. Actually, no. 1 second. Secundo. Uno secundo. Is there a way I can download? Okay, I can't use my Google Chrome that has a lot of private stuff. Um, I can't even use my Edge browser. I have to download a PDF viewer. PDF. Acrobat Reader. Yeah, why not? Adobe Acrobat Reader. Hope it's not like it doesn't ask me to pay. View PDF, open and interact with all types of PDFs, including content, including forms and multimedia. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So e-sign and lock your forms. Yeah. You know what? It's an essential thing. I have to have it anyway. Nice. Okay. I hope you guys are still here. Accidentally, my stream just ended, man. Every time I close my game, the it disconnects from the server for some reason. I don't know why. Come on, come on. Few more. Almost done. Done. Almost, almost. But they just copied everything from Apple, man. The way the install progression works in Apple is like it goes to like 65%, and after that it will install to 100%. In all the Androids, it will progress to 100%, and after that it will install again. That's how they work. But Microsoft has copied so much from Apple, like the way the install bar. It's at 65%, and now it's like installing, and it will complete to 100%, I think. Copycat, man. Copycat. What a copycat. Come on, complete installing. Come on. Still can't match the fast of a MacBook. The speed of a MacBook. For the time it's taking to install. 70% progress, okay. Why is it taking so long? Completed. Installed. Nice. Alright. Now open it. Open bit. Adobe Acrobat. Select just once. Nope. Just once. Can we not see that? Okay. Make Adobe default. Do not show this message again. Nope. No, let me just window capture. Yeah. Uh, Split the screen. Yep. I think this is good. Okay. This is what I'm dealing with. Hope this brings me back to where I left a couple of years ago. All right. Let me just start. Okay. Which of the following is most likely cause of this patient's current symptoms? 28-year-old man. Okay. Let me remind you guys. I haven't studied or touched anything regarding this medicine for like 3 years. So I'm gonna be washed, super washed, like a noob, back to where I started. 28-year-old woman comes to the office due to persistent nasal congestion and stuffiness. The patient has a constant sensation of dripping in the back of her throat and states that food has tasted bland to her recently. Okay. The patient has a constant sensation of dripping in the back of her throat and states that food has tasted bland to her recently. A year ago, she came to the emergency department due to severe wheezing after taking naproxen for menstrual cramping. All right. Oh my God. The first question is, really? First question. The patient has no history of head trauma. Family history is significant for asthma in her sister. She does not smoke cigarettes, but occasionally smokes marijuana. So the following is most likely causes patient's current symptoms. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Let's read the question again before looking at the options. Because once I look at the options, I'll be predetermined. 28-year-old woman. Okay. A nasal congestion, persistent nasal congestion and stuffiness. Okay. The patient has a constant sensation of dripping in the back of her throat. Dripping in the back of the throat. Okay. It states that food has tasted bland to her recently. No. Okay. 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 I can see that. Okay. Okay. A year ago, she came to the emergency department due to severe wheezing after taking naproxen. Naproxen. Okay. Severe wheezing. Okay. For menstrual cramping. The patient has no history of head trauma. Family history is significant for asthma and his sister. Okay. She does not smoke. I forgot what's the mechanism of naproxen, by the way. So don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be wrong this time because this question requires me to know what naproxen does. Is it beta one anticholinergic or I don't know, man. I actually forgot. Fuck. I've been playing too much Fortnite. The patient has no history of head trauma. Family history is significant for asthma and her sister. She does not smoke cigarettes but occasionally smokes marijuana. Okay. So the following is the most likely cause of this patient's current symptoms. Okay, let's look at the options. Let's go from the bottom. Pyogenic granuloma. Okay. Um, really? She has menstrual cramping though. Menstrual cramping and now congestion and stuffiness. Okay. Patient's current symptoms is congestion. Why is she having congestion? Pyogenic granuloma? Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, pyogenic granuloma is like bacterial, right? Like you have a something. Okay. Naproxen is a painkiller, I think. Naproxen is I think, what is that? Naproxen is a painkiller like ibuprofen and naproxen, right? So she took that. What's the mechanism it does in the throat, man? What does ibuprofen do in the throat? Is it anticholinergic? I think it's anticholinergic. Pyogenic granuloma could be no history of head trauma. Okay, so it doesn't have anything regarding nerves. Family history is significant for asthma and her sister. Okay, she does not smoke cigarettes, but occasionally smoke marijuana. Okay, perforated nasal septum. No, there's no bleeding. So yeah, I mean, there's no bleeding, right? They haven't mentioned anything. Yeah, nasopharyngeal angiofibroma definitely has bleeding, man. Nasopharyngeal angiofibroma usually does involve angiofibromas, right? They involve blood vessels, fibrosis of the blood vessels due to a tumor, benign tumor, and it bleeds. It bleeds. Menstrual cramping, though, something severe wheezing. Okay, nasal polyposis. I think it's nasal polyposis. What's actually nasal polyposis? I don't even know. Polyps. Polyps means bumps. I mean polyps means like a polyp, right? Nasal polyposis. I don't know. Maybe, but like in case of nasal polyposis, it's insignificant with naproxen, right? Naproxen doesn't matter. She's gonna have congestion and stuffiness anyway, and she has a sensation of dripping in the back of her throat. What's dripping? Could it be blood? And states that food has tasted bland. I mean, there's no taste. Taste. Okay. Hmm. Fungal rhinosinusitis. No. Allergic rhinitis. No. Yeah, you don't have naproxen allergy that causes. It's not allergic rhinitis, bro. It's not. It's either like I think it's perforated nasal septum. Perforated nasal septum. If you have perforated nasal septum, it's the nasal septum, right? If you have perforations there, it how does it interfere with your throat? Um, I mean, she doesn't taste food. Ah, no, man, it doesn't involve that. Dripping makes sense, perforated nasal septum, yeah, but it more likely to drip outside, no, rather than inside. So perforated nasal septum, you can clean that out. It's not going to be the answer. Pyogenic granuloma. Granulomas are common when it comes to bacterial infections, but the patient doesn't have anything other than uh, yeah, this patient doesn't have a fever or anything that suggests pyogenic. You know, nasopharyngeal angiofibroma, but like this is nasal polyposis. Fungal. No, it's not fungal, man. Fungal rhinitis, itis, inflammation, no inflammation. Rhinitis, cancel that. AB done for. Angiofibroma, highly doubt. Nasopharyngeal, but since it involves both nasal and pharynx, it may it may have it may be the answer. Nasopharyngeal angiofibroma, nasal polyposis. Ah, man, jeez. I forgot all of these. Perforated nasal septum, you can clean that out. It's gonna be one of these C, D, or F. Nasal polyposis, nasopharyngeal, angiofibroma, pyogenic granuloma. Oh my god. Oh, pyogenic granuloma has to have some kind of. A year ago, she had a severe wheezing, right? A year ago. So, do you have a granuloma for a year? I don't know, I forgot. Maybe. Granulomas are common after 6 months. What? Granulomas are common after 6 months of chronic injury, and she has a history of asthma as well in her sister, so probably she does have something severe wheezing. She took naproxen for menstrual cramping. After that, she developed pyogenia. Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna be wrong, okay? What I'm gonna pick is gonna be pyogenic granuloma. It could be nasal polyposis as well. It could be nasopharyngeal angioma. If it's one of the one that I rejected, A, B, or E, I'm shit. If it one among C, D, and F, I'm okay. And if it is F, I'm good. Oh my god, please be F, man. Please be F. Oh, there's no answers. Oh, fuck. Oh. Which is only questions. Oh, we have to open up answers again. Oh, wait. No. That's a new one. Oh, answer. Bro. Oh, no. Oh, wait. No. Open bed. Oh my god, what's the answer? Nasal polyposis. Okay, I knew it, man. I knew it. That's why I said it. Oh, bro. Okay, you know what? I'm good. I'm okay-ish. At least 52% picked allergic rhinitis, but I didn't pick that. At least I'm good. Fungal rhinosinusitis 0% because there's no infection. Pyogenic granuloma 0%. Wow. Perfect analysis 0%. Nasal polyposis is 44%. I picked something that's so rare. Oh man. Okay. Why is it blooming out? Okay. Fuck, man. Oh, I got it wrong. No, but you know what? Okay, you carry on after 3 years. Oh my god, another big question, really? Which of the following is most strongly associated with this patient's current condition? 64-year-old man comes to the office due to a month of slowly progressive left-sided neck swelling. Slowly progressive left-sided neck swelling. Okay, the swelling is not painful or erythematous. He has also had persistent nasal congestion. What? The swelling is not painful or erythematous. Okay, it's just progressive, slowly progressive. Okay, he has had persistent nasal congestion, frequent epistaxis. Okay, and headaches. The patient had a history of rhinosinusitis and attributes his current symptoms to another episode of infection. Okay, constitutes another episode of infection. Okay. He has been taking over the counter decongestants and antihistamines, but these have not provided relief. He has no other medical problems. The patient takes daily multivitamins and occasionally uses non-NSAIDs for aches and pains. Okay, multivitamins. Okay, it's okay. It's understandable. He immigrated to the United States from China 15 years ago. Vital signs are within normal limits. Okay, this is in China. Okay, vital signs are within normal limits. Several enlarged and hard cervical lymph nodes are present. Yeah, definitely a tumor. Nasopharyngoscopy reveals a mass in the posterior nasal cavity, and biopsy demonstrates poorly differentiated carcinoma. Right. Which of the following is most strongly associated with this patient's current condition? Strongly associated. Okay, what? Let's go from the bottom. Vitamin A supplements. Oh, oh, okay. Recurrent bacterial sinusitis. Okay, poorly differentiated carcinoma, right? Ah, vitamin A supplements. Recurrent bacterial. I've somewhere heard like vitamin A um, is bad for cancer. Somewhere. I don't know. But I don't think they are. This is USMLE, so I don't think they're gonna dig too much into that one topic. If it's an Indian exam, you could probably doubt that, but I don't think it's that. Recurrent bacterial sinusitis. It's not gonna do anything with carcinoma, like current condition. What's this current condition? Due to the left-sided neck swelling. What is swelling? Why is his neck swelling? That's the current condition. He has this carcinoma. That's not the current condition, but current condition is neck swelling. Slowly progressive left-sided neck swelling. What is it? What is causing his swelling? Recurrent sinusitis? Mm, could be. Excessive use of NSAIDs. Strictly speaking, no. Epstein-Barr virus infection, EBV, aflatoxin B1. It's one of those. One of A and B. Oh my fucking god. Epstein-Barr, Epstein. It's Epstein. Aflatoxin. No. Aflatoxin. No, I think it's Epstein-Barr virus infection. Epistaxis. He also had persistent nasal congestion, frequent epistaxis, and headaches. I think it's Epstein-Barr virus infection. China. China aflatoxin B1. Yeah, you have that from a fish, right? Some kind of fish aflatoxin. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Uh, uh, Jeez, man, I want explanation. Actually, you know what? I have to get the explanation for the last question as well. I have to get why the others are wrong. We do this. We'll do like this. Since it will take too long, we'll do five questions back to back to back to back, and then we go to five answers and we read the explanation and get to know about why my answer is wrong or right and everything. For this one, I think the patient has poorly differentiated carcinoma, and Epstein-Barr virus does cause uh, nasopharyngeal carcinoma, but Chinese aflatoxin B1. I think it's aflatoxin B1. Yeah, bro. Oh my god, what am I saying? It's obviously that. It causes what? Gastrocarcinoma, gastric adenocarcinoma, man. But this is not gastric. Aflatoxin B1 causes gastric. Yes, I'm back. I remember everything. Chinese people eat aflatoxin B1 from a fish or like overly um, overly cooked barbecue or something, and it causes gastric adenocarcinoma. Yes, and it is the clue that these it is overly eaten in China. So that is why they gave the China thing. But this patient doesn't have gastric though. He has nasopharyngeal what carcinoma, but it could be gastric adenocarcinoma spread to the thing. How long he's been having? You should look for slowly progressive left-sided neck swelling. Right, the swelling is not painful or erythematous. He has also had persistent nasal congestion, frequent epistaxis, and headaches. So this is has nothing to do with gastric, right? Is it? Pain has a history of rhinosinusitis and attributes his current symptoms to another episode of infection. Which of the following is most strongly associated with this patient's current condition? The use of NSAIDs. To be fair, excessive use of NSAIDs, does that cause swelling? Does that cause swelling like NSAIDs for aches and pains? I don't know. Multivitamins. I think. I think. Ah man, every option looks like an answer. I'm so washed. Fuck. Recurrent bacterial sinusitis. Bacterial sinusitis is not the answer, bro. One sec. One sec. All right. Uh, Wait, is there a two one? Oh, this is the answer and the question. Okay. Uh, but I want to know one thing. If I go to the answer one, is it still visible? Okay, it's still visible. Okay. Right. Oh man, that's a bronchoscopy. I'm taking too long. You know what? I think this one is use of NSAIDs, anti-inflammatory drugs, excessive use of NSAIDs. Which of the following is most strongly associated? Oh, come on, moms. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Uh, you know what? It's better to get it wrong rather than wasting time in one thing, thinking too much. I believe vitamin A, right? Vitamin A exposure, vitamin A supplements is the one severe enlarged and hard cervical lymph nodes are present. Or cervical lymph nodes though. Nasopharyngeoscopy reveals a mass in the posterior nasal cavity, and biopsy demonstrates poorly differentiated carcinoma. The following is most strongly associated with this patient's current condition. I think aflatoxin B1 exposure is gastric, EBV1. It could be Epstein-Barr virus infection. It could be. I think it's an Epstein-Barr virus. I don't know about these three, but I'm doubting it. And Epstein-Barr virus stands atop of it, so I'm going with that. Please be the right one, man. Oh my God, please. Epstein-Barr virus, thank God. It's so obvious. Oh, okay. Now we don't look at the answers until like question number five. Okay, we don't look at the answers. Which of the following risk factors most likely contribute to this patient's condition? 10-year-old girl is brought to the office due to right ear pain that began yesterday. Right ear pain, okay. The patient's ear feels itchy and gives the sensation of something stuck inside. Ah. She recently returned from visiting her grandparents at their beach house for a family reunion. A few cousins also visiting were recovering from an upper respiratory infection. Okay, having a middle ear infection. She's having a cold, some kind of respiratory throat infection, ENT infection. The patient had a recurrent acute otitis media. Yeah, middle ear. I was right. Complicated by persistent effusion, acute otitis media complicated by persistent effusion and required tympanostomy tube placement at age 2. The patient had confirmed. Okay, all right, the tympanostomy tubes have since fallen out and she has had no ear infection since age 3. She is not up to date on vaccinations but has no chronic medical conditions. She's not up to date on vaccinations. Okay. Her parents are smokers but usually do not smoke inside the house. Temperature is normal. Blood pressure is normal. Pulse is normal. Examination of the right ear. There is explicit tenderness to movement of the pinna. Oh, okay. During otoscopy. Yeah, the canal is red and swollen. Yeah, most of the tympanic membrane can be seen, and it is clear with no fluid. The left ear is normal. Which of the following? This is the right ear pain, right? Okay. Which of the following risk factors most likely contributed to the patient's condition? Water exposure, obviously, man. Yeah. Water exposure. Tympanostomy tube placement, nah. Tobacco smoke exposure, nah. Recurrent acute otitis media. Middle ear infection is not gonna give you the red and swollen outer ear, the ear canal. That's most likely because of water exposure. Multiple sick contacts, immunization status. To be fair, to be fair, it could be immunization status or water exposure. She is not currently up to the thing, right? Ah, she doesn't have anything like temperature or anything, so it's not immunity related. Her temperature is normal, blood pressure is normal, pulse is normal. It is just I'm gonna go with water exposure, man. I'm gonna go with water exposure. On to the next one. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I take that. Which of the following is the most likely diagnosis? Okay, easy question. A 60-year-old man comes to the office due to problems with his right hearing aid. The patient has worn hearing aids for many years but recently got fitted for new molds because his old ones were cracked and would scratch his ear canals on insertion. Wait, what? 60-year-old man comes to the office due to problems with his right hearing aid. The patient has worn hearing aids for many years, but recently got fitted for new molds because his old ones were cracked and would scratch his ear canals on insertion. Okay, he just replaced. Over the past 2 days, he has had drainage from the right ear that causes the aid to become clogged. Oh, right ear causes the aid to become clogged. Okay, his right ear can also feel swollen, itchy, and painful. It is unclear if the patient's hearing has changed because he cannot wear his aid. He's not dizzy and does not have a sore throat. That's vertigo. Dizzy, that clears vertigo, so he doesn't have vertigo and does not have a sore throat, rhinorrhea, or cough. He doesn't have any infection. Middle ear infection. He doesn't have any middle ear infection. The patient has no chronic medical conditions or prior surgeries. Temperature is 37 degrees. Temperature is normal, okay. Blood pressure is elevated, yeah. Moderate. I mean, hypertension, yeah, you can say. Pulse is normal. There is right ear examination. The right ear examination elicits moderate pain. Ear canal is swollen and erythematous and has purulent drainage. Swollen erythematous looks like the same thing. It feels like just some kind of injury. There is no granulation tissue on the tympanic membrane is clear. Cranial nerve function is normal. Okay, so the following is the most likely diagnosis: acute otitis externa. Temperature is normal. Yeah, could be otitis externa. Allergic contact dermatitis. Dermatitis, there's no granulation tissue, bro. Allergic contact dermatitis. You know what? It could be. Could be because there is increased wax production, and that's what's clogging his hearing aid. And this is happening as ever since he changed his mold. Maybe he is allergic to wax. Yeah, man, it's wax, bro. It's wax allergy. What is that? Wax? Yeah, it's wax. Wax, not wax. The resin? What do you latex? It's latex allergy. Latex allergy, man. I think he's having latex allergy. Allergic contact dermatitis. Cerumen impaction. Cerumen impaction? I don't know what the fuck is that. I forgot. I forgot what cerumen is. We'll have to read that description. Cholesteatoma. Cholesteatoma. No. Cholesteatoma. No. Necrotizing otitis externa. Malignant. No. Serous otitis media with epi. There's no otitis media. No. This is allergic contact dermatitis. Because he hasn't had any otitis externa. Has done nothing. He doesn't have anything. Doesn't feel dizzy. It's not externa. If it affected the externa, he should have had vertigo at least. I think he has just contact dermatitis, allergic contact dermatitis that increases the wax production. Yep. 55. Which of the following is the best next step management? Oh, I hate these kind of questions. of this patient's oral lesion. Fuck. 55-year-old man comes to the office for follow-up of an oral lesion. He first noticed the white patch on the mucosal surface of his lower lip 2 years ago. White patch on the mucosal surface of his lower lip. That's candida, right? Oral lesion. Man's been doing something sus. At the time, a biopsy was done, and the patient was told to stop using chewing tobacco. Oh, okay. And to have regular checkups. He stopped using tobacco for about 6 months, but then resumed. Over the past 3 months, the white patch has been getting thicker. Oh, okay. I know what this is. It's whiter, right? It's white, it's not red. So I know what this is. The patient has also noticed a taste of blood while chewing food, which he attributes to accidental bite trauma. Hmm. Which he attributes to. Should I believe that? I'll have that in the back of my mind. To have that erythematous lesion could be the sign of the other one, but it's whiter, right? It's not erythematous. Okay, medical history is significant for hypertension, asthma, type 2 DM. Vital signs are within normal limits. On oral cavity examination, dentation is poor with severe cavities and dark stained teeth. Dark stained teeth. Man's okay. Man's been not brushing the teeth for months or years. Or man's doing drugs on the mucosal surface of the right lower lip. The mucosal surface of the right lower lip. Oh, lower lip. Oh, it's obvious, bro. Right lower lip. Okay. There's a 4 centimeter white patch, the central region of which is thicker and feels firm to palpation. Which of the following is the best next step management of this patient's oral lesion? Oh, fuck's sake. If it is a diagnosis, I easily could find out, but it's not a diagnosis. This is why I hate these type of questions. Topical tacrolimus. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is a tacrolimus? Topical glucocorticoid? Fluconazole therapy. Fluconazole, it's not candida. See, oral lesion, white. One sec, I'll be right back. Um, Actually, you know what? Let me complete this and then I'll take a break. Fluconazole therapy is for the candida throat. Dental evaluation. No, a biopsy of the lesion. Yep, you have to do biopsy. Acyclovir. No. Um, Topical tacrolimus. Topical glucocorticoid. I don't think you use glucocorticoid though. Mm, it does. I don't know. What's the next? Okay. Topical tacrolimus. Topical glucocorticoid. Fluconazole therapy. Dental evaluation is right out of the gate. It's not that. Acyclovir therapy. Acyclovir therapy. It's not a viral infection. Acyclovir is for. Hmm. I think acyclovir is for the can. Is for. It's not for candida though. Acyclovir is for strep throat, right? I think it's for strep throat. Biopsy of the lesion, yeah, because like 4 centimeter, it's way white patch, the center region of which is thicker and free from the palpation. The question is that I know like candida throat has this differentiation from the cancer one, the carcinoma one, but I don't know which one is. I think The cancer one has red thing because it usually involves blood vessels, so it is red. But he said he has had blood while chewing food, but he attributes to accidental by trauma. If I could believe that, then it is this patient is having what candida throat. 55-year-old man comes to the office for follow-up of an oral lesion. First noticed a white patch on the mucosal surface 2 years ago. At the time, a biopsy was done and the patient was told to stop using chewing tobacco, and to have regular checkups. What? At the time, he was told to stop chewing tobacco. So they did do a biopsy back in the day, and if they wanted to have regular checkups, that means it is something carcinomatous. It's something tumor related. He stopped using tobacco for about 6 months, but he resumed. Over the past 3 months, the white patch has been getting thicker. It's getting bigger, so it's a gain. The patient has also noticed a taste of blood while chewing food. So I think you should go for the biopsy of the lesion right now, right? Glucocorticoid stops bleeding, but I don't think. Nah, glucocorticoids is not for this patient, bro. Or can you? Topical glucocorticoid. It has to be between B or E, man. Tacrolimus. I don't know what that is. I forgot. Fluconazole. If it's candida, fluconazole is the answer. Bang. But since I don't think this is candida, this is something else. This is on the. It's not even in the throat. It's in the lips, lower lip. I exactly know, man. I forgot. I forgot. I have to go back and study all of this. I'll go for biopsy, safe side. You know what? Biopsy. I know, but I kind of doubt it. I think it's topical glucocorticoid. Next up, management, right? Actually, wait. Actually, I think glucocorticoid. I'm going with glucocorticoid because I dental evaluation. No, I think you give that glucocorticoid to stop the spread or something like getting it bigger. It's getting bigger, right? And feels firm to palpation, and it's like a tumor. It's like a benign, not a benign. It's a malignant tumor. And which are the following is the best next step? You found out this, and you have doubts that um, it could be. You have to. Normally we do biopsy, man. Biopsy to confirm that it's not a cancer, but they already did biopsy at that time. A biopsy was done. Do we do for the biopsy again? Yep, yep, yep. Definitely, definitely. It's been 2 years. Yeah, I think it's biopsy. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fuck it, fuck it. Okay, let's see the answers and water exposure. I'm right. Like, let's go. Let's fucking go. 88%. Okay, we read the description later. What's next? Kidoritis. What? What? No way, man. No way. Has to have been allergic contact dermatitis. How is it otitis externa? Oh, he doesn't even have vertigo, bro. We have to read the explanation though. Oh, fuck. What's the answer? Biopsy of relation, right? Yeah, okay. These are easy answers. 0%, 0%, 1%, 0%, 1%. Okay. 0% people pick blue corica. Okay. Okay, fuck. The answers are so simple. Why is it different from step one? Step two is like you think straight. You don't think complicated. You think you normalize. I think this is easy. This is gonna be easy if I knew everything. If I knew everything, I can apply that, and it's gonna be easy. Step one's the harder one. I think step two CK is the easier one. I've been said that before. I've been told by some seniors and colleagues and staff members that step one is the harder one. Step two is gonna be like more like treatment related, and it's gonna be straightforward. Like, if this is how the USMLE questions are, I'll be so happy, man. I'll be damned to be happy. Okay, let's leave. Let's see why is this nasal polyposis and not perforated nasal septum. Pyogenic granuloma. This patient has persistent nasal symptoms and previously had a severe wheezing reaction after taking naproxen. Okay, severe wheezing reaction after taking naproxen, and then said, okay, this presentation is consistent with aspirin exacerbated respiratory disease. Ooh, it's the first time I'm hearing that. Aspirin exacerbated respiratory disease. Okay. The clinical triad of asthma. Okay, this is okay. I have to remember this. Okay, this is the first time I'm hearing this is not in step one. Aspirin exacerbated respiratory disease. Hmm. Is naproxen? Naproxen said okay. The patient has asthma, often severe and proceeding in adulthood, bronchospasm or nasal congestion following the ingestion of aspirin or NSAIDs, nasal congestion, chronic rhinosinusitis with nasal polyposis. Nasal polyposis. Okay. Chronic rhinosinusitis. Okay. There was a rhinosinusitis fungal. Why is it with nasal polyposis? This patient's current symptoms of bland tasting food, like due to anosmia and recurrent nasal discharge or congestion, are typical in patients with nasal polyps, which are identified on nasal examination as bilateral gray, glistening mucoid masses. AERD is classified as a pseudo-allergy because it is not mediated by IgE. Pseudo-allergy, okay? Okay. Not mediated by IgE. Although the pathophysiology is not fully elucidated, it seems to be related to overproduction of leukotrienes. Um, Exposure to insects leads to acute reactions. In addition to typical management of asthma, example inhalers and chronic rhinosinusitis, example intranasal saline and glucocorticoids, leukotriene modifying agents are often prescribed for patients with AERD. My dad might have this. My dad might have actually have this. Leukotriene modifying agents. I think he's taking montelukast or zafirlukast, one of these. AERD is classified as pseudoallergy because it is not mediated by IgE. Okay. Although the pathophysiology is not fully elucidated, it seems to be related to overproduction of leukotrienes. Exposure to insects. இதுவா இப்போ எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட்டா அலர்ஜி வந்துருச்சுன்னா ஓ மை ஓகே இல்ல சின்ன லைட் 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 சின்ன லைட்டு எக் சாண்ட்விச் சரி ஓகே இது என்னது ஒரு பிரெட் தான் போட்டிருக்கு இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு பிரெட் இல்ல இல்ல இந்த இட்ஸ் சாண்ட்விச்னா அது பேர் தான் stuffing things in between two things. Oh my god. All right. சாப்பிட்றேன் போதுமா சூடா இருக்குது கொதிக்குது கொஞ்சம் ஆறட்டும். It's too hot. Okay, AERD is classified as pseudo-allergy because it is not mediated by IgE, although the pathophysiology is not fully elucidated. Seems to be related to overproduction of leukotrienes. Exposure to NSAIDs leads to acute reactions. In addition to typical management of asthma, like inhalers and chronic rhinosinusitis, if you had chronic rhinosinusitis, for example, intranasal saline and glucocorticoids, leukotriene modifying agents are often prescribed for patients with AERD. All right. Oh wait. All right. AERD is typically a clinical diagnosis, but can be confirmed with an aspirin challenge. Aspirin challenge. Aspirin desensitization is used for patients with worsening disease or those who require aspirin or NSAID therapy for comorbid conditions, example arthritis or coronary artery disease. Just do aspirin desensitization. Okay. Uh, choice A and B. What's A and B? Yeah. Choice A and B. Allergic rhinitis and allergic fungal rhinosinusitis can both cause all the nasal symptoms this patient is experiencing. However, nasal symptoms in combination with a respiratory reaction to an NSAID is characteristic of AERD. Do they give 20-year-old woman comes to the office due to persistent nasal congestion and stuffiness. Patient has a constant sensation of dripping in the back of her throat and states that food has tasted bland to her recently. A year ago, she came to the emergency department due to severe wheezing after taking naproxen. Now it seems like obvious, right? Naproxen is an aspirin for menstrual, like NSAID. Naproxen is an NSAID for menstrual cramping. The patient has no okay. So a year ago, she came to the emergency department with severe wheezing. Okay, she had this thing after taking an NSAID. That is aspirin exacerbated respiratory disease. This patient has no history of head trauma. Family history is significant for asthma in her sister. Yeah, usually they do have asthma in childhood. She does not smoke but uses marijuana. What is the thing? Boom. Okay, juvenile nasal angiofibroma is a rare benign tumor of the nasopharynx that can cause nasal obstruction and nasal drainage, but also usually results in epistaxis. Yeah, as I told you, fibroma, epistaxis. In addition, it occurs almost exclusively in teenage boys. Ooh, that's something new. Okay, juvenile nasal angiofibroma. Okay. Patient with a perforated nasal septum often have nasal congestion with excess crusting. What is a crusting? They may also have noisy breathing, typically a whistling noise on inspiration. Okay. However, patients usually have bleeding and typical risk factors, example nasal surgery or cocaine use, and do not have exacerbations after using NSAIDs. Okay. What is a crusting? I have to see. Pyogenic granulomas are benign vascular tumors that can occur on the nasal septum and cause congestion. However, bleeding is typically prominent because they are very friable. Rarely, and there is no association with NSAID use. Okay, aspirin-exacerbated respiratory disease is a clinical condition defined by the triad of asthma, bronchospasm, or nasal congestion, following the ingestion of aspirin or NSAID, and chronic rhinosinusitis with nasal polyposis. Right, got it. Epstein-Barr virus infection. Okay, we look at it. Anatomy of lateral wall of nasal cavity and nasal pharynx. Superior concha bone. Yeah. Superior nasal meatus. Yeah. Sphenoidal sinus. That's sphenoidal sinus. Okay. Middle concha bone. Middle nasal meatus. Yeah. Coana. Okay. Eustachian tube orifice. Inferior concha bone. Inferior concha bone, eustachian tube orifice is over there, and inferior nasal meatus. Frontal sinus. Okay. Why are we seeing this? I know that this patient has nasopharyngeal carcinoma, which is associated with the reactivation of EBV. Tumors typically express EBV DNA, and EBV assays are often used to monitor treatment response and disease relapse. EBV assays are often used to monitor treatment response and disease relapse. NPC. What is NPC? Oh, nasopharyngeal carcinoma. Okay. NPC. We've been playing too much Fortnite, man. NPC is a non-playable character. NPC is rare in the United States, but is endemic to southern China and parts of Africa and the Middle East. Really, risk is thought to be higher in these locations due to the diet, salt-cured food, early exposure to salted fish. I was right. Genetic predisposition. NPC tumors obstruct the nasopharynx and invade adjacent tissues, often resulting in nasal congestion with epistaxis. Nasal congestion with epistaxis, headache, cranial nerve palsies, example facial numbness, and or serous otitis media. Eustachian tube obstruction. Early metastatic spread to the cervical lymph nodes may cause a non-tender neck mass, as in this patient. Okay, aflatoxin B1 is a mycotoxin that often contaminates agricultural products and is associated with an increased risk of hepatocellular. Yeah, bro, hepatocellular carcinoma. Yeah, aflatoxin B1. Obviously, bro. It's aflatoxin B1 is from the mushroom. Right. NSAID are often associated with bleeding, gastrointestinal, and renal injury. Although NSAIDs may increase the risk of epistaxis, they are not a cause of NPC. Recurrent bacterial sinusitis may, so NSAIDs may increase the risk of epistaxis. Okay, that's point to be noted because that might be a different question by itself. Recurrent bacterial sinusitis may result in nasal polyposis. This may manifest with nasal congestion. கீழே கீழே ரெண்டு கீழ் லைட் போடுங்க கீழ் லைட் கீழ் ரெண்டு Here's my manifest. Okay, wait. Where were we? Recurrent bacterial sinusitis may result in nasal polyposis. Recurrent bacterial sinusitis? Oh yeah, we just read. This may manifest with nasal congestion and thick rhinorrhea. Recurrent sinusitis is not typically associated with NPC. Some forms of vitamin A, example beta-carotene in excess, may increase the risk of lung cancer in smokers. See, I knew it, but I didn't know which cancer it was. Lung cancer in smokers. Okay. Beta-carotene. Hmm. So there's no association with NPC. Hmm. Nasopharyngeal carcinoma is associated with the reactivation of EBV and occurs mostly in those from Asia, particularly southern China and parts of Africa and the Middle East. Oh, mm. Manifestations include nasal congestion with epistaxis, headaches, cranial nerve palsies, and otitis media. Otitis media, yeah. Respiratory cervical implants is common. Alright, we get it. Water exposure, obvious. Otitis externa, risk factors. Water exposure, trauma like cotton swabs, injury, ear candling. Ear candling? What is that? Did you insert a candle inside your ear? What is that? Ear candling. Hmm. Starting with next month, I'm gonna actually pay for the U World and subscribe for a year. I'm gonna actually do that because, like, you know what? Unnecessary wastage of money. This is not unnecessary. I need official U World that is updated and it is, I can trust that it's first step too. And every month I'm gonna take NBMEs over and over again. Doesn't matter. Foreign material, example, hearing aid or headphones. Headphones. Ooh. That happened to me a couple of times because my Sony headsets are too big for my ear that I have to insert so hard. And once inserted, it's like it's so fit. It's like I'm separated from the outside world. That's the headset I'm using right now, and it's part of the reason that my Apple head AirPods doesn't fit my ear. வாங்க வச்சிருங்கம்மா, வச்சிருக்காங்க, எடுத்துக்கிறேன். ம். இல்லை இல்லை, இங்கே வைக்க வேண்டாம், அந்த ஸ்டூலில் வச்சிருங்க. ம். Dermatology conditions, example, eczema, contact dermatitis. Yeah, contact dermatitis, okay. Could cause otitis external. Wait a minute. So that's why that's the answer for the next question. Allergic contact dermatitis is incorrect because it causes otitis externa. Alright. Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Pseudomonas aeruginosa, okay, microbiology. What is the okay, Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Oh my god, yeah. I fucking forgot. Oh my god, Pseudomonas aeruginosa. What do you bowl that? Staphylococcus aureus, yeah. You know that. Hmm. Staph aureus, otalgia pleuritis, discharge, hearing loss. Pain with auricle manipulation. Otalgia pleuritis, discharge, hearing loss, pain with auricle manipulation, ear canal, erythema, okay, edema, debris, tympanic membrane, spared. Tympanic membrane spared. Oh, clear, not inflamed or no middle ear fluid. Treatment, topical antibiotic. Example, fluoroquinolone. Okay, antibiotic, fluoroquinolones. In addition to topical glucocorticoid, consider wick placement to facilitate medical recovery. What's a wick placement? We have to see this because this the stuff the questions I'm doing right now, I haven't even been taught to me. Big placement in ear. Big. Oh, I think it's earplug. Earplug, man. Earplug is a big. Oh, you just apply some antibiotic and you place it inside the ear. Oh. Hmm. All right. The child with peanut tenderness, pruritus, and a painful swollen external auditory canal has acute otitis externa, also called swimmer's ear, due to the most common risk factor, water exposure. Water exposure facilitates development of OVE through several mechanisms. Cerumen typically coats the external auditory canal but can be displaced when exposed to flowing water. Cerumen has antibacterial properties, therefore its loss can lead to increased bacterial growth. In addition, the ear canal is typically acidic, which inhibits bacterial growth, but significant water exposure can raise the pH. What? Cerumen has antibiotic properties, therefore its loss can lead to increased bacterial growth. In addition, the ear canal is typically acidic, which inhibits bacterial growth, but significant water exposure can raise the pH. So, as I thought, the ear canal's pH is similar to the stomach's pH. So I was always thinking, like, whenever I had allergy, I used to my initial symptom even before I have hives or allergic eczema. I do the first sign I have is like red ears, and I have pruritus, like itchy ear. I was wondering, okay, I'm having allergy, but my food didn't touch my ear. I only swallowed it. So why is it happening? I was always wondering that. I guess like ear canals are similar to stomach, some in some way. So that's why if I accidentally inhale my earwax, I usually get allergy. Something I have to do a research on this. I'll note this. Frequent or excessive water exposure can also cause a maceration of the skin of the canal, which disrupts the skin's protective barrier. Finally, water exposure introduces pathogenic bacteria into the external canal. Pseudomonas aeruginosa, which grows in water, is the most common pathogenic organism implicated in otitis externa. Topical anti-pseudomonal antibiotics, example fluoroquinolones, um, are appropriate first-line therapy and would also cover staph aureus. Second most common cause. Patients should be instructed to keep their ear dry until the infection resolves. Hmm. Lack of vaccination against Haemophilus influenza type B. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, lack of vaccination against Haemophilus influenza type B and encapsulated bacterium can increase the risk of acute otitis media, pneumonia, epiglottitis. Okay, lack of pneumococcal vaccination is a risk factor for AOM, acute otitis media. Type B can increase the risk of otitis media, not externa. Pneumonia, epiglottitis. Yeah, we know that epiglottitis is most likely caused by H influenza B, and meningitis. Yeah, lack of pneumococcal vaccination is a risk factor for AOM. Yeah, however, neither HIV or strep pneumonia is a common cause of OE. Having multiple sick patients increases the risk of, having multiple sick contacts increases the risk of upper respiratory infections, which can lead to AOM. As microbes in the upper respiratory tract enter the middle ear and multiply in mucous secretions. I think I'm gonna have allergy, man. I warned my parents I'm gonna eat antihistamine. Oh, oh my god, man. Fuck, man. I hate. Time is like I need to wait for one more hour. to make sure that this doesn't go severe. Fuck, man. Lack of vaccination against, okay, we read that. Having multiple C contacts increases the risk of URI, which can lead to AOM as middle ear. Microbes in the upper respiratory tract enters the middle ear, multiplying the mucosal secretions, but not OE. So tympanic membrane separates the external and from the middle ear. Yeah. Recurrent AOM can lead to hearing loss, balance problems, tympanic membrane perforation. Recurrent AOM can lead to hearing loss, balance problems, tympanic membrane perforation, and cholesteatoma, but it does not increase the risk of OE. Tobacco smoke exposure is linked to an increased need for tympanostomy tubes for recurrent. Oh, for recurrent AOM. This is the first time I'm hearing about tympanostomy tubes, because in step one, this wasn't there. Tobacco smoke exposure does affect the middle ear. Yeah, I was wondering. Okay. Tympanostomy tubes, possibly related to smoke-induced dysfunction. Smoke-induced dysfunction of the cilia in the upper respiratory tract. A link between OE and smoking has not been established. But you never know, I might come and establish in the future. Tympanostomy tube placement can increase the risk of otorrhea. Yeah. Persistent tympanic membrane perforations, otorrhea, that's middle ear infection, right? Um, persistent tympanic membrane perforations and cholesteatoma. It does not. It doesn't. It does not increase the risk of externa. Or it is externa. Swimmers here. It's a painful infection of the external auditory canal. It often occurs after outdoor water exposure due to alterations in the ear canal pH, loss of cerumen, skin maceration, and introduction of bacteria. Pseudomonas aeruginosa is the most common pathogen. Right. And on to this question. This is what I'm really wondering about. Why is this patient doesn't have allergic contact dermatitis? What? 60-year-old man comes to the office with problems with right hearing aid. Hearing aid. Oh, maybe it's just maybe I thought too much. There is no indication that the new hearing aid is latex. So I thought too deep. It is just that the new hearing aid is too big for his ear, that it starts blocking everything, the wax output, and it's just clogging in there, causing externa. Maybe that's thing. Otitis externa. We read that just now. This patient with ear drainage and a swollen, painful ear canal has otitis externa. OEE skin is a skin and soft tissue infection of the external canal. Therefore, manifestations include pain with manipulation and EAC erythema, but the tympanic membrane is clear. OEE is also caused from due to most common risk factor water exposure, but other factors can lead to its development. This patient wears hearing aids, which can cause retention of moisture in the EAC. Yeah, just that I just gave explanation for myself, man. Fuck. Given the cracks in his ear mold, he was also likely sustaining trauma to the EAC when inserting his hearing aids, which disrupts the skin barrier and leads to OEE. Pseudomonas aeruginosa is the most common pathogen. Topical anti-pseudomonal drugs, fluoroquinolones, are first-line therapy. Patients should be instructed to keep the ear dry and avoid further trauma. Choice B. The new hearing aid molds may raise concern for allergic contact dermatitis, a delayed type hypersensitivity response to an allergen, example rubber or plastic. Yeah, that's for latex. In hearing aids, however, the physical examination would typically show a scaly appearance at all sites of contact, that is both ear rather than unilateral. That's the thing. There is no granulation tissue, no tissue, and the tympanic membrane is clear. Um, the right ear. Okay. What about the left ear? Do they say they didn't mention anything? So you, if they didn't mention it, probably you should take it that way. Okay. See, I was right. However, the physical examination would typically show a scaly appearance at all sites of contact, that is, both ears, rather than unilateral edematous draining ear canal. Cerumen impaction, what the fuck is that? Is common in hearing aid users as the cerumen cannot evacuate. Oh, that's the one I was explaining. So that's not the cerumen impaction is like when you cannot evacuate your wax because you're blocking it. Evacuate itself normally due to ESE occlusion. It can cause ear drainage and impair hearing aid use. However, erythema, edema, and the ability to visualize TM makes cerebral impaction unlikely. Yeah, cerebral impaction, I even had it. Since I use headsets a lot, sometimes our backs just get clogged and it just gets worse, and all of a sudden my ear, one side of my ear is just blocked and there's no pain. You try to get it out uh, um, with your ear sticks, but it doesn't come out. It's too deep, and it even worsens. Like sometimes you push the wax inside. These ear waxes are like so, like since it's clogged, it's so thick. So you push it too far, it goes in too deep, and all you then you have to do is like you have to water splash it. What is that? You have to force water, like using a shower, like kind of equipment they have, the doctors have, and they force it into your ear, and then immediately you have to uh, tilt your head to the that side, and all the wax that's clogging inside will come out. And trust me, it looks horrible. Like you may think you only have tiny bit of hair, like waxes, but trust me, when you have this cerumen impaction, it's huge. You've been thinking, oh my god, I had all of this shit inside me this whole time. Hmm, that's cerumen impaction. Okay, a cholesteatoma represents keratin producing squamous cells trapped in the middle ear space. It can erode and into surrounding structures. Cholesteatomas represents keratin producing squamous cells trapped in the middle ear space. Okay, can erode into surrounding structures. Although a cholesteatoma often presents as a chronically draining ear, the edema swollen canal, presence of pain, and clear tympanic membrane are more suggestive of OE. So in cholesteatoma, you don't have clear tympanic membrane or presence of pain or ear canal, edematous, swollen ear, external ear canal, necrotizing malignant otitis externa is a life-threatening osteomyelitis of the skull base that occurs in elderly patients with diabetes mellitus. It can present with ear drainage, but would also cause severe ear pain and characteristically granulation tissue on the floor of the EAC. Oh, so that's what they were like removing with that clue. Hmm. I see now. The granulation tissue is on the floor of the external ear canal. Osteomyelitis of the skull base that occurs. Okay, you have osteomyelitis, but okay, I get it. Necrotizing otitis externa. All right, associated with osteomyelitis. Okay, serous otitis media with effusion could cause a draining ear in the presence of a TM perforation. However, this patient's TM was clear with no perforation, there was no VAC inflammation. Otitis externa is characterized by pain, erythema, edema, discharge, loss of cerumen, trauma, and foreign materials in the ear canal increases the risk. The most common pathogen is Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Right. Biopsy of the lesion, right? Although leukoplakia, white mucosal lesion. Okay, we have to read about this. Erythroplakia and leukoplakia. Yes, that's the term. I need to know what each of them means. Although leukoplakia, white mucosal lesion, is often a benign asymptomatic condition, evolving oral leukoplakia that is non-homogeneous and friable example, tasting blood. Oh, is concerning for squamous cell carcinoma. Okay, especially in the patient who uses smokeless tobacco. Most cancers of the head and neck arise from squamous epithelial cells that undergo stepwise. Okay. Most cancers of the head and neck arise from squamous epithelial cells that undergo stepwise pre-malignant changes, that is, hyperplasia to dysplasia to carcinoma. Yeah, most cancers of the head and neck arise from squamous epithelial cells that undergo stepwise pre-malignant changes, that is, hyperplasia to dysplasia to carcinoma. Lesions may initially manifest in the oral cavity as hyperplastic or dysplastic white leukoplakia or red erythroplakia patches, which is likely what was noted on the patient's initial biopsy. Because these lesions are at risk of malignant transformation, patients require counseling regarding risk reduction, example tobacco chewing cessation, regular examination of the oral cavity, and rebiopsy if changes are seen, that is thickness and firmness. Yeah, if biopsy results are cancerous, regional metastatic spread to the cervical lymph node is highly likely. Cancerous, okay. Therefore, a CT scan of the neck with contrast should also be obtained, both to evaluate the extent of invasion and characterize the metastatic nodal spread. Right. Acyclovir is used to treat herpes simplex virus. Yeah. Acyclovir is HSV. Oh my god. Acyclovir is used to treat HSV, which causes painful vesicular eruptions on the lips. Yeah, and oral mucosa, painful vesicular eruptions on the lips and oral mucosa, gingival Yeah, herpes does not cause persistent leukoplakia. Yeah, it's not persistent, bro. White patches in the mouth may be the result of keratotic changes in response to repeated trauma. Broken teeth and ill-fitting dentures can cause chronic irritation. Therefore, dental evaluation and treatment can improve these lesions. However, in a patient with a changing area of leukopenia who uses smokeless tobacco, malignancy must be ruled out. What was choice seeking? Dental evaluation. Ah, white patches in the mouth may be a result of hyperkeratotic changes in response to repeated trauma. Broken teeth. Oh, repeated trauma means like you act like every time you bit your lips. Broken teeth and ill-fitting dentures can cause chronic irritation. Therefore, dental evaluation treatment can improve these lesions. However, in a patient with a changing area of leukoplakia who uses smokeless tobacco, malignancy must be ruled out. Fluconazole therapy can be used to treat oral candidiasis. Yeah, we know that. A common opportunistic infection. The use of corticosteroid inhalers, likely in this patient with asthma, is a common risk factor. The common risk factor. Although oral candidiasis is also present with white patches or plaques in the oral cavity, malignancy must be ruled out in a changing lesion exposed to smokeless tobacco. Where did they mention changing lesion? 55-year-old man comes to the office for follow-up of an oral lesion. He first noticed the oral patch on the mucosal surface of his lower lip. At the time a biopsy was done and the patient was told to stop using the tobacco and regular checkups, he stopped using tobacco for about 6 months, but resumed over the past 3 months. The white patch has been getting thicker. The patient also noticed a taste of blood while chewing blood, which he attributes to accidental by trauma. Medical history, CKP for hypertension, asthma, and type DDM, vital signs, normal, oral cavity examination, dentation is poor with severe cavities and dark stained teeth on the mucosal surface of the this is thing, white patch on the mucosal surface of the right lower lip. There is a 4 centimeter white patch, the center region of which is thicker and feels firm to palpation. So they didn't mention its changing locations. Conazole therapy can be used to treat oral candidiasis, a common opportunity infection. The use of corticosteroid inhalers, likely in this patient with asthma, is a common risk factor. Yeah, although oral candidiasis is also present with inhaler. Okay, although oral candidiasis is also present with white patches or plaques on the oral cavity, malignancy must be ruled out. ENF. What is ENF? Topical glucosteroid, tacrolimus. Yeah, I want to know. Topical glucosteroids are sometimes used to treat aphthous ulcers. Yeah, bro. Aphthous ulcers, which tend to be multiple, painful, and short-lasting lesions. Okay. Aphthous ulcer. Yeah. Within 2 weeks. Multiple, painful, and short-lasting. Topical glucocorticoids and topical tacrolimus can be used to treat oral lichen planus. Yeah, man, lichen planus, which often occurs on the buccal mucosa. Buccal mucosal surfaces and can appear as particular white flakes, erythematous. Okay, so if it is a buccal mucosa with white plates, it's oral lichen planus. Okay, erythematous atrophic patches or alterations, and evolving persistent leukoplakia lesion in the setting of tobacco users most likely cancer. Evolving leukoplakia in the oral cavity requires biopsy. Tobacco use is the most important risk factor for oral cavity squamous cell carcinoma. Right, okay. We've done 5 questions already. Nice. What should we do now? We just